Hey guys, it's JLove81. I know I've been MIA lately with videos, and for that I apologize. Life happens, right? Um, but I'm here pretty much to pay a tribute to Billy. I know it hit the community really hard. This hit us all hard. The community took a big hit with the sudden death of one of our own, and we all know how the Game Chasers, they man, I've been a fan of them for over 10 years. You know, I didn't know about them before AVGN, but then I found them on YouTube. I watched binge watched all their episodes, and I was so hyped to meet them. So the first time I got to meet them was over 10 years ago at Retro World Expo in Connecticut. It's like a 4-hour drive from me. I live in PA. So nervous to meet them, and I drove there. It was before Retro World Expo started to do their conventions in the big convention center that they utilize now, which is a smaller convention. And I got to meet Billy and Jay, Wood, and Alpha Omega Sin. All four of them were there, and they were the nicest people. I, you know, that was one of the best experiences of my life. And since then, I followed them to other conventions like Too Many Games, and I watched them on their live streams and got to talk to Billy a lot more, and Jay, and me and Billy talked, chatted on Facebook and, Messenger. And then sometimes, like, for example, he was so busy with the movie. He was so busy with his kid, having a baby. He couldn't make it to Southeast Game Exchange the one year, but I got to hang out with Jay and 8-Bit Eric, and it was a good time. And I always told Billy and Jay that I was going to make it to Retropalooza one day. And that's the thing. When it comes to time, we always think there's plenty of time. We always think there's next time. I'll get there. I'll do that. And it just never happens. I mean, it's been what, 3 years since I uploaded a video, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. And this is one of those things where I'm upset at the fact that I didn't go to Southeast Game Exchange this year, that Billy and Jay were both there. None of us knew. None of us knew that that would be Billy's last appearance. You know, the impact that they have on this community, like with the game hunting videos. I mean, look at Retro Liberty, teaching us how to negotiate. It was just an incredible experience. And the editing skills that Billy had, the video making skills, that movie that we were so blessed to witness and see. He was incredibly talented, and I couldn't tell you the pain from the moment he was in the hospital. I couldn't get him out of my head. But I had hope, you know. I was hopeful to the end, and it wasn't the outcome we wanted. It took me days to come up with words. I know I paid tribute on social media, but to actually make a video, and we all, to change our Facebook profile pictures from social media to paying tribute with pictures and, saying nice things. I mean, I read everybody's comments. I saw everybody's videos, and he was loved more than he knew. I was blessed enough to even call them my friends, actually getting to hang out with them. And I always thought that I would have more time to do so, especially when they told me to let them know when I get to Retropalooza one day in Texas. And, it's something that I wish I would have prioritized, but, it's never an excuse. I know we all got things going on, my dad's battling dementia right now. So we got a lot going on right now, but it doesn't fill the hole that I'm gonna have the rest of my life. It took me days to be able to film this without crying, without breaking down, because I couldn't sleep. I know, even talking to Eric, I couldn't sleep for days. My sleep, so I'm so disturbed. I know he's at peace now, but here, the selfish part of us is as humans is we want him here, right? That's just part of being human. Um, my condolences to Jay, the Game Chasers family, his friends, and his wife and his son, his parents, his cousin, Chris. I mean, I couldn't imagine what you guys feel. It rocked this community, and I want you guys to know that it really rocked us real hard. We idolize him. We love the Game Chasers. I mean, geez. I was rocking all kinds of different shirts. I got the Game Chaser shirt, the Philadelphia one that they especially made. Um, the DVDs, and every single DVD, Billy and Jay signed it. And Billy always included a note. One of the most friendliest, down to earth people. He asked me to be on his top 5, his Friday. Oh man, I could play that song, and I did. I did a video with him. Um, it was I think I picked one of the hardest games that I beat or did it beat. I don't even remember, but it was Milon Secret Castle, and I have no idea to this day why I picked that title, but he didn't care how many subscribers I had. He never cared about that. Billy was real. He was real. He was caring. You reached out to him for anything and he was there. He'd guide you. Treated you like you were one of them. Family. The retro game community is a family. I wish this was better circumstances. I wish I was doing a pickups video again. But I felt like I needed to say something. I couldn't speak. I couldn't really. I know people are trying to reach out to me privately, and I'm not saying too much. But the impact that the Game Chasers have on this community, one of the biggest reasons why I started collecting games I love again. Yes, AVGN and Irate Gamer and whoever else brought back those old school games and made us remind us what those games meant to us. But seeing Billy and Jay go hunting for them, and they were so much fun to watch, and I wanted to be a part of that. So it was an inspiration to me to collect what I love, whether it's toys, games, and the promote positivity aspect on it, honestly, was just having a good time and having fun. And that's why I did what I did, and I still do. I'm still here. I still jump on the streams. I still, I do everything, go to conventions still. I just haven't been doing videos of my own or streaming. When I do have time from work, I'm busy with family, or I want to play games myself. You know what I mean? That with that downtime, and that's the truth. But I'm never going to forget Billy. I wanted you guys to know what he meant to me. And I am so grateful of all those videos and seeing the love, the outpouring of the community, of how much he meant to all of you. And it makes me damn proud to know him and to have met him, and I'm blessed for it. And um, I definitely did love him. He treated me like I was one of them, and so did Jay, and so did Eric. And I have no other words, guys. I know I'm struggling a little bit, um, but I'm happy to at least do this video for you, Billy. For you, Jay. You guys are in my thoughts, man. All of you, all the people left behind, but you know what? His legacy will never die. He was a legend. And the fact that he inspired so many of us, he's gonna live on all of us. I have been watching the Game Chasers videos all over again. I will be watching the movie again, and I am so grateful. I have the poster. I gotta frame it because now I gotta make sure I preserve it. But I do have the movie poster, and I, I am so grateful to have met you guys. And that's all I want to say, guys. So, life happens. It's not fair. I know I promoted positivity as best as I could. Things aren't always going to go down the way we want it to, though. It's life, you know, some people get dealt with shitty cards, and we just have to keep on and do the best we can with what we got. And we have to be better to each other. For Billy, come together just like I've seen. It's beautiful. And we'll see what the future holds for me. But much love to you guys. Thank you. Love you, Billy.